Hey everyone, for today video tutorial I'm going to have a look and demonstration for the working of a sensor that is SI7021. So for that sensor, to have a better look and knowledge about that, go to controleverything.com and here type in and search for SI7021. Click here and we see that SI7021 is a humidity and temperature sensor. It has a high accuracy temperature sensor and with precision relative humidity sensor. So I will be interfacing this sensor with an Raspberry Pi and a Java code. To require the Java code, go to the resource tab and here is the Java code sample. Click on the Java code sample and you can download as a zip file from here. You can also have this Java code from our GitHub repository, that is Control Everything Community. Now let's have a look over the hardware connections we require for this video tutorial and let's move ahead. Now let's have a look over the hardware we require. First of all, Raspberry Pi, which you can see on my screen. Now these are the GPIO pins of our Raspberry Pi. Next, this is an I2C shield. It's also called an adapter. This is very useful in making connections with other I2C devices and rather makes them very easy. So gently push this I2C shield over the GPIO pins of the Pi and press it. Now the requirement is of our sensor, that is SI7021 humidity and temperature sensor, and this is a connecting cable. Make the connection among the sensor and the cable, and while making this connection, please make sure that the brown wire of the cable should be connected to the ground terminal of the sensor, and same thing goes for our I2C shield. Now to power up our Pi, we require a micro USB cable which is just like this. Gently insert it over here. For an internet connection, we require an Ethernet cable or a LAN cable also. Gently insert it over the Ethernet jack. In case if you don't have any Ethernet cable or LAN cable, you can also use a Wi-Fi module for the internet connection. Now finally we have these connections. Now let's have a look over the code and interface our sensor with that. Now let's interface our code and the sensor. For that we require our code. So go to github.com and here type in Control Everything Community, which you are able to see on my screen. Click on this and here type in our sensor name, that is SI7021, and here it is. Now this is our required Java code. Let's have a look over the instructions first. That we have downloaded and installed the Pi4j library, which we have used in our code. And this is the pi4j.com link, which will help us to install the required library on our Raspberry Pi, and you can use it. Now this is the command which can compile the Java program, and this is the command to run our Java program. So please have a look over this carefully and let's get back to our Java code. This is our Java code, as you can see, with .java extension. And as you notice, first of all, we have imported some of the libraries which we require later on and created a class named SI7021. Now the address of our sensor is 0x40, as you can see. In the writing section, first of all, we have sent humidity measurement command as 0xf5, and then we have read 2 bytes of data. It's a general read from the address. Now this is the conversion of humidity data, which is according to the data sheet of SI7021. Similarly, we have followed the procedure for temperature measurement, and the command for that is 0xf3. We have read 2 bytes of temperature data, and the conversion of temperature is according to the data sheet as described earlier. At the end of our code, we have our output data on the screen, which is in the form of relative humidity in percentage along with temperature, which is in Celsius and Fahrenheit scale. So this is how our code is. Now let's see how the code works with our sensor. Coming to the working part, first of all, copy this entire Java code and go to the terminal. Here create a new file with .java extension, as you can see, and paste the entire code and save it. Now to compile our code, this is the command, as you can see on my screen, and the compilation is in process. The code is being compiled successfully. Now to run our code, this is the command, and here is our relative humidity and temperature. Now when I press my finger and run the command again, This is a change in relative humidity and temperature, as you can see. Now again pressing the finger and running the command, temperature and the relative humidity changes again. So this is how our code works. Now let's proceed further. We have just seen the working of sensor SI7021, which is a temperature and humidity sensor. It's monolithic CMOS IC integrating humidity and temperature sensor elements and analog to digital converter, signal processing, calibration data, and I2C interface. The patented use of industry standard low K polymeric dielectrics for sensing humidity enables the construction of low power monolithic CMOS sensors ICs with low drift and hysteresis and excellent long-term stability. The SI7021 offers an accurate, low-power, factory-calibrated digital solution ideal for measuring humidity, dew point, and temperature in applications ranging from HVAC, thermostats, respiratory therapy, and asset tracking to industrial and consumer platforms. The sensor can be purchased from our website, that is controleverything.com, and the Java code is available on the same site. The Java code is also available on our GitHub repository, that is Control Everything Community. In case if you have any further queries, you can reach us on controleverything.com and be sure to post your comments on our community page. For more blogs and articles, you can reach us on instructables.com. To subscribe more video tutorials, you can go to our YouTube channel. Now, in the end, you have a good day and thanks for watching.